Welcome back, everyone, to Legaia Remade. Um, Stop reading my notes. What did we do last time? Revenge is a besh.
Hmm.
Session 42, Revenge is a dish best served hot. Red shirts find themselves in a misty graveyard dream realm and are assaulted by a night hag riding a nightmare. During the course of the combat, her motivation for tormenting our Yusoki adventurers becomes clear. She is enraged about the party killing her sister. However, despite employing her cheap tactics in this illusory realm of her choosing, the red shirts score a decisive victory, slaying the vengeful Fae, her flaming steed riding off into the distance. Our plucky protagonists return home to a hero's welcome, reuniting and reconnecting with their loved ones and mentors. Over the course of 3 months, the mainland outpost is expanded. A navigable trade route is established. Civilian movement between towns is successfully implemented, and the towns are strengthened by trade. Winter ends and spring comes. Spring almost is pretty much over at this point too. It is, or like toward the end, it is June 1st in Ratgana. Uh, yeah, like to start this off, we're really gonna like hit some things that you guys would have done during these 3 months of downtime, specific people that you guys wanted to talk to, things that you wanted to buy or make or work on. How about it? I'll go. Anybody want to jump in? Anybody have anything on their mind?
Uh, sure, I'll jump in because I spent past couple months obviously getting some new parts. The specifics of which are not all entered, but they will be. And I've been traveling a little bit back and forth and helping the cats away figure out how to make such exquisite and fantastical shows like we were presented in the Coronon.
Yeah, they're all about it. They it blows their mind. At some point, they want they want to send some people to Chloronon to like see some of these things. They do a little bit of a field trip. They go to Chloronon. They watch a bunch of shows. They come back. You've you help them set a bunch of stuff up, and yeah, they're like trying so hard to go as hard as they can. They're like trying to outdo Chloronon, which is impossible, but they're doing their best. I love it. Let's see. Anybody else?
I know that I wanted to make fire arrows because I know during the last fight that was something someone said they wanted.
Yeah. You can make whatever alchemical ammunition that you want with if Kaduka helps you, which would probably be the best way to go about that.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the alchemical ammunition list that you sent, and I'm not seeing fire anywhere on here.
It might just say elemental, and then you would pick an element.
It might be Bane as well. The word Bane would be in there.
Yes, their elemental does. Okay, cool. So I guess I would attempt to make some elemental ammunition if you'd help me, Kaduka.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, easy peasy. Give me a crafting check, Bree. That is a critical success. So, however many fire arrow elemental ammunition you want to buy, or essentially buy, but buy it 20% off.
Okay. Let's see. The price is... Oh, it's a level... Oh, okay. It depends on which one. Okay.
Yeah, what level you want? Like upwards to level 7.
Well, I wouldn't use it myself, so basically anybody who wants any elemental ammunition, you can have that and just pay the price 20% off and assume I made it for you.
Perfect.
All right.
Kaduka, you got anything going on?
Give me a little longer. I think I had something I wanted to do. I just can't remember what it was.
No problem. Loot. What's Loot doing in these 2 months?
Lute's doing a whole lot of nothing. She's happy to be, like, not on the road.
Oh yeah, being on the road sucks. Your feet hurts. You're all sweaty, dirty. You know, you don't get like a good bath or shower unless you're like camped right next to a lake or a you know, river. You know, but which you guys didn't have access to during the whole winter. But now you're back home. You can even have hot baths.
Oh, yeah.
Even easier when you can, conjure fire from your hands.
But she'd probably be spending most of her time with Hilda.
Excellent. Yeah, Hilda has, she has all kinds of questions for you when you first get back. She wants to hear about your adventures and time out there. Yeah, as is everybody, like everybody's just curious about the world and the state of it. She does kind of scoff at the ridiculousness of Chloronon. Doesn't seem to have like a super high opinion of the gnomes in the first place.
I remember what I wanted to do.
What was that?
I really liked how they had basically a security system with the Bark Rangers where nobody was getting, had to go out of their way to get hurt. So I was gonna try to create some Bark Rangers of our own
Ooh.
on the island.
Yeah, that's okay. Are you doing it like from scratch, or are you like?
No, I think I would have asked. What was his name? Who's the guy who we've been talking to a lot last?
Zeffrington Buckleberry Fern.
Yeah, Zeffrington.
Yeah, so Zeph, explains to you that the Bark Rangers are like a proprietary technology, and nobody really knows the alchemical, magical, ways that they're really constructed. You find that that company is willing to come up with a new program to lease them to Ratganaw. If you guys wanted them to produce Bark Rangers for your use.
Yeah. I also want to reverse engineer one and learn how they work.
Yeah, like if you want to like take one apart, like
I'll have one that I won't tell anybody. Yeah, there's one missing.
You can use my blacksmith shop to do that.
Yeah.
let's see. Trying to look for basic services. Let's see. I wonder if there's like a guard. So whatever guard would cost is what they'll charge you for.
Is it called a hireling or something?
Yeah, there are hirelings, but I thought maybe they'd have something more. They have hireling unskilled, and then they have hireling skilled. Yeah, I mean, it's probably just a skilled hireling is what I'm guessing. Which would be 5 silver per day per bark ranger.
$5 gold per day per ranger.
5 silver.
5 silver. Oh,
Yeah.
that's what they're- yeah, I'll probably do that and then illegally break one open. And
How many are you going to rent?
I guess,
So,
I guess that would be out of my hands. I guess I would offer that knowledge of to Spearhead.
Yeah,
Like,
and
hey, if you guys want this, like, I'm not paying for it.
yeah, they do like the idea. Well, some of them like the idea. You know, the gal in charge.
Working with
That's kind of how it goes. What is her name? I'm looking through my whole big. Oh my god. I'm looking at the wrong one anyway. What? Oh, yeah, Art Bristlebane. That's right. You guys remember Art Bristlebane?
yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't really like the idea, but as like a test case, they hire a small group of bark rangers and start to employ them to do just kind of guard duty, like around the outpost mostly.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'll just get one for myself. I'll put in some silver. And then
Okay.
it can just
Sent you a direct message, Kadu.
okay.
Do you? So when you break open one of these bark rangers, there is like a bit of a like bluish accents that like appear on the bark ranger turn red. They start starts playing like a message is like it's basically like it is against regulations to tamper with the bark rangers and
Oh shit!
this basically has like an anti-tampering program.
Gotcha. Yeah, I break
Unexpected item.
You break it anyway.
it. Yeah.
Do you like? What do you do? Do you like pull the power on it?
No, I mean, first I'm going to document pretty thoroughly, and keep it in Bree's workshop.
Okay.
Like everything I'm doing to take, like labeling pieces and taking them apart. Like it's bark, right? So I just like get chalk and I'm just like writing on each piece, making a mess of them, like making it look like a prototype.
Yeah, and you're finding all these like magical runes that are placed on different components that don't make a ton of sense to you. I don't know what your Arcana is,
Great, I don't think.
but you
I would, if he asked me, I would give any hints, like if.
Arcana
I
is
think
a
my
3.
are you gonna involve Bree in this?
Oh yeah, like if she'll.
Yeah, because mine is 13.
All the engineering part, I will document it as much as I could. Boom, just like when I get to a magic piece, I just write magic, like in quotes or something. Like I don't know.
All right. Well, Kaduka, give me a crafting check, and Bree, give me an Arcana check.
Can I do engineering?
Is that a engineering is a thing? Sure.
Lore.
Yeah, but
It's a
is it lore?
Oh yeah, great.
Oh.
Oh no.
I'm gonna hero point that.
Yeah, please do.
Okay,
That's a little bit.
that's much better. Yeah, you guys start pulling the this thing apart, meticulously labeling everything. You start to reverse engineer it pretty good. You think you have like a decent idea of how you could create your own versions. You think that yeah, you think you could do it.
Is it just like a matter of materials now?
Yeah, it'll materials. You'll need, you know, it is a form of magical crafting and alchemical, you know, for some of the parts. So it will have to be like you two working together again. But yeah,
Okay.
Resprit,
Yeah.
what are you doing in these 3 months?
I feel like after all the chaos, Spirit would have just been taking it easy. Probably getting a little annoying with how often he'd be asking Vincent to go out, like fishing or just to hang out.
If you think that you might annoy Vincent, he's very good at hiding it. He always seems fairly enthusiastic to, you know, pretty much drop whatever he's got going on to go fishing with you.
Okay. And yeah, besides that, like maybe just helping out here and there. Really doesn't have a lot of going on at the time.
Yeah, absolutely. Thresh, what you got going on in these 3 months?
Kind of same. Not much going on, but maybe trying to get a little bit more like archery practice in. I can't remember if Sylvia does archery or if that was just sort of hand-to-hand combat that she did.
No, she's pretty proficient in archery as well. She taught her son Milo as well. Everything he knows about it.
Just hanging out with Sylvia and seeing if there's any pointers or any training that she could provide for archery.
Yeah, she's more than willing to work with you, especially when she's not tending shop. Trunks. We did. You got parts. That's right. New parts helps the cat away. Bree made fire arrows. Let's see. Hold on. I'm trying to write this all down too. So I want to make sure everybody got their gets what they need.
Not what they want, but what they need.
I'm sorry. Who's Rispert's friend? Vincent.
Vincent? Yeah.
So many NPCs, guys. Like, so many more than I've ever made before. Ever. For anything.
Oh, I know what Risper would have been doing. He would have been going out and finding new people. Just like as many new people as he can.
Oh, what do you mean by new
Like-
people?
So many named characters.
Oh! I'm gonna make friends with every villager in the village.
Speak with plants, starts asking every leaf for their name.
Hey, what's your name? Bartholomew.
All right. Spud has a nice, relaxing time as well. Reconnects with the other donkeys, the other and horses. Okay. Hey. Does everybody want to roll a? We're gonna roll for just like passive income, like that you've made in these 3 months.
Okay.
All right.
Mine would be selling bark rangers to the spearhead.
Okay. Roll a d20, everyone.
Let's go.
If this is a D20 roll, I can use a hero point, right?
Not on this.
I was very distracted with the fire arrows and the bark ranger and
boy.
I will
Come on, Twitter.
I will split some of my arrows.
Oh!
with,
oh no, Risprit!
not Risprit.
Risprit has been doing jack shit.
He got high. He was buying weed.
Who's Jack?
And then he got
Luke, can you please roll me 2d4? All right. This the income earned table doesn't look like it like it gives you an amount of money, but it doesn't say if that's per day. Do you know, Trunks?
I think. Hold on, I'm looking at it real quick.
Oh, okay, no, it is.
thought it was
is
like-
per day.
It is per day. Okay.
Yeah,
For a second, I thought it was per week for some reason.
yeah, it seems that way because it says like most tasks last a week or two, some take months or even years. But that's obviously like if you're working for years, you're not making an amount of copper. But yeah, okay, so Ellie, you got a 5. Okay. DC 20. What skill do you think you'd be employing Loot for? Like, would be the main way that you would make some money in these few months?
Probably using her magic to help out with like odd jobs and stuff.
Okay, great. That's perfect. Then that is a crit.
I cast take out the garbage.
The gigs tab of Craigslist.
All right, so 180 gold
Damn.
goes to loot. Loot, you absolutely clean up. Your skills are constantly in demand. That's so much money.
The rich get richer.
Uh, let's see. Trunks, give me 2d4, please.
2d4.
Okay. What are you doing around to make money?
Honestly, probably performance.
Okay. Great. What's your performance skill?
Well, I'm helping actually, no, it'd probably be diplomacy because I'm trying to get people to go over to the Cat's Away. I'm kind of like trying to be a ticket salesman.
Sure.
I see how I don't participate.
You're a sign spinner.
Yeah, pretty much.
You get a lot of people from Chloronon also. You know, you get a bit of a tourist thing going on from Chloronon. They're so excited to get out anywhere, right? Like they've been stuck in Chloronon, these gnomes. So they come here. You hear a lot of them talking about how, it's nice how quaint everything is here. But a lot of them seem to actually really enjoy the shows. But you earn your kind of like cut of a lot of the commerce that goes on is 90 gold.
All right.
All right, Kaduka, please give me 2d4. And, jeez. Feel free to get silly with it. You said you were working on selling Bark Rangers?
Yeah, the military-industrial complex is what I'm working
Oh
on.
god.
So,
God,
You rolled a nat 20 and then a 7 out of 8.
What is your...
Profiteering on war, are we?
Holy shit.
Are you an expert or a master in crafting?
I am crafting.
Or engineering?
Engineering,
Sorry.
I'm an expert. I think I'm
Okay.
only trained in crafting.
Gotcha. Okay.
We got fucking
So-
Raytheon over here.
Part of me was like, ugh, man, they want to reverse engineer the Bark Rangers. That's like pretty intense. Like that's like a lot, right, to do. But
And then he rolled a nat
really
20.
well, and then he rolled a nat 20, and I was like, part of me was like, I don't know if the amount of money they'll get will like accurately represent how useful it would be to be able to make these autonomous guards. But you
I had a really good demo, and they're like,
you
give us 400.
you get 270 gold.
Ooh, yeah, let's go.
So that all panned out. Wow. Okay, you guys are cleaning up. Oh, Bree. Oh, Bree.
I was too busy helping Kaduka and making the arrows, like defending the arrows. Whatever money I did get was just from the couple of jobs I took to do my normal blacksmithing things, like a couple horseshoes and some nails and...
Yeah. And your attention has also been split with Claire, wanting as much of your attention as possible. Please give me 2d4 as well, Bree. All right. Bree, you get 90. No. That's so you rolled a 3. Okay. In what skill you're in crafting?
Yes.
And your crafting skill is a what, plus 13 you said?
And it's master. Yeah. No, crafting is plus 18. Arcana was 13.
Oh, crafting's plus 18. Oh, then you still eke out 90 gold pieces.
I'm very good at my blacksmithing.
I think about it. Rispert could have been doing like performing acrobatics and shit.
So
And so
Rispert,
that would be 9 parts, right? Or 9 platinum.
9 gizmos. Oh, 9 platinum. You're right. 9 parts.
This isn't a hero pointable roll, is it?
No, downtime never is. Unfortunately, sorry, Rispert, especially on such an important role. If you want, actually, I did have this written down. Please give me another d20.
Another d20?
Yes.
Ooh.
Okay then. Interesting. Okay. Well, that's funny. What kind of things are you doing?
I mean, besides like hanging out with Vincent, and so he'd probably be like selling any fish that he caught, like at the market then, but also kind of helping out, like if he sees somebody that needs help with their tasks and stuff like that. So like somebody struggling with getting a cart up a hill or whatever.
So
He'd be very bored, so he's wandering around.
Yeah, Vincent actually takes on a bunch of these duties. He's kind of happy to get out of the village because he always kind of feels kind of stifled by the village. He kind of lives on the outskirts, kind of thing. So when it comes to like doing like caravan duty, he actually signs up quite a bit. And he ends up asking you if you want to come along the times that he does go out.
Yeah.
Would you join him?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you earn a bit of cash too doing that. Now that would put you at did you roll a 2d4?
I did not.
Yeah, give me a 2d4. Okay. All right. Yeah, that puts you at 45 gold that you make in this time period.
Okay. Sweet.
And lastly, but not leastly, Thresh. Let's see, what do you got?
Yeah, I would say probably during this time doing like, instead of going to the hospital, sort of like doing house calls for people around the town, like, consultations, examinations, and stuff like that. Delivering medication and just stuff like that. Yeah.
Give me a d20 and a 2d4.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Can I hero point?
No, sorry.
No. Okay.
All right. So, and you are an expert. What is your medicine score?
Medicine is 18.
18, and you rolled a 3, so that's a 21. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't pay a ton, but you do a lot of good around the village. Actually, give me one more d20.
Okay.
Okay, great. You end up with 90 gold pieces.
Nice.
And I'm gonna have to add all that up later. Okay. I wrote down a wrong name. Excellent. All right. All that bookkeeping out of the way. Anything else anybody had in mind for this time period?
I'd probably try to convince Claire to go to Chlorinon with me and like see some plays and just kind of, see the city.
Yeah, she jumps at the idea. She loves the idea. She's a little worried about leaving the bakery. She was gonna like put her assistant in charge while she was gone, but then decides that it's probably better if she just kind of closes down for a little while.
Like a week and a half, probably. A couple days there, a couple days at Chlorinon, and a couple days back.
Yeah, you have a great time. She really enjoys the trip. Anybody else?
Ooh.
So as everything starts to kind of even out, everything kind of starts to become more routine. You've got people kind of coming in out of Ratkanah and toward Chlorinon. People do start talking. You hear a rumor or yet murmurs of people wondering if what else is going on out there. People are wondering if you guys are, people start asking you like, you got any plans to like head out and see if there's see more of the world out there.
Oh.
Question. Runes. Can you have more than one on a weapon?
You can have as many runes as you have pluses on your weapon. So at the moment, you guys all have +1 weapons, which means you can have 1 property rune.
Gotcha.
What if your body is your weapon?
Then, unfortunately, you can't run it.
I have painted pluses all over my body, so
You could get if not for your impulses, because your impulses basically work like spells, and like martial characters need runes to like keep up with spells and not the other way around. So like you don't get to add runes to your impulses, but if you wanted to get runes for for any other weapons that or fists or something like that, you could do that. You could do like wrist wraps or fist, gauntlets or
get some punching fingerless gloves.
yeah. They just have like a rune on the back of the on the backhand.
That's actually pretty cool.
It is pretty dope. On Final Fantasy 14, my monk has some hand wraps that have like glowing runes on the back of the backhands.
Yeah, I'll admit I've been struggling to find things to spend my money on because like I don't utilize equipment. Like I mean, I could do something about armor maybe.
Armor would be a good way to go for sure.
But like equipment wise, like is there a proficiency kind of thing that I have to worry about for that?
Not.
Because I have leather armor. I started with that, but I don't know if like I'm not a fighter, so I don't have access to like plate armor and stuff. You know.
Between sessions, I'll look up some suggestions.
Okay.
It affects how much AC you get from the proficiency. I think that's the one real thing.
Okay. Yeah, I just didn't know if there was like what kind of proficiencies armor wise that kineticists have.
Well, yeah. So what you're gonna mostly be looking for is like armor runes.
Okay.
So which will go on whatever armor, as long as the rune may have like a requirement that it's got to be on a certain type of armor, but I think most of them will just be on any armor.
Okay. Gotcha.
But yeah, that would be the first good place to look. Also, just any equipment that lets you cast like spells or whatever. You can always look for like the ability to cast like extra spells.
Gotcha.
Okay. There is something. Trunks, do you remember what the thing is that's like a magical item that's built just for kineticists? It's got like
a actuator.
Yes.
Oh, what is that? It
I
sounds
do in
cool.
fact remember what you're talking about.
Yeah. So we'll have to look that up.
It's level 3, level 11, and level 17.
Did you say it's a gate?
Attenuator, Attenuator.
Oh, the attenuator.
Attenuator. Sorry.
Yeah, gate attenuator.
No, that's
Yeah,
like a
so-
trunk thing. A trunk stuff. No, it's called an act.
An actuator.
I know what I'm talking about. Maybe.
I mean, hey, man, he's the only one that knew what it was. There you go. I put it in the Pathfinder. You can look at that, Risprit. That is like that's specifically. It was kind of the answer to. I think
The answer to what the hell do I spend my money on as a
yeah, it's like
kineticist?
like since you don't use weapons.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the things about learning a lot of my vocab from reading is that there were many times that I mispronounced a lot of words for a while.
It's like your vocabulary is large, but your pronunciation is
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever
lacking.
mispronounced the word before.
Even epitome. I learned epitome and I kept pronouncing it wrong for years.
Is it epitome?
Epitome.
Epitome,
I
yeah,
used to
for
say
sure.
epitome, yeah.
Epitome, yeah.
Oh, devastating. And then I felt
love-
so stupid. I was like, oh, stupid.
One of my
Yeah.
favorite scenes in Rick and Morty is when Rick keeps saying for granted, and Morty's just like, "Did you mean for granted?" It's like you're like a super genius. How the fuck do you not know how to say for granted? You've been saying for granted this entire time.
Oh, you know what one screwed me up was paradigm.
A paradigm.
Yeah,
Paradigm?
I was like paradigm. Like what is that? Yeah, I got that one from EverQuest too.
Yeah.
Oh, the one for me, I think that goes the farthest back was chitin. I didn't know it was pronounced chitin. When I used to
Not
play
chitin,
Morrowind back in the day,
yeah.
I thought it was chitin. I'm like chitin
Chitin,
armor.
yeah.
Why does it sound like that? That must be a purely like Morrowind like lore thing. I didn't know until
I've had
later.
a few,
Chitin is
but-
the name for like bug shells.
Yeah, I've had a few, but I can't remember what they are right now. It's always embarrassing though when you're like, damn it.
You find it out when you're an adult, and you're like,
Shit
why have I
wrong
not
the whole
corrected
time.
this? My lexicon has been tainted for decades.
What was one of? No, I think this is one of yours, but like expedited. I think you were saying like, I can't remember what you said, but it wasn't
Expedited?
that. Expedited, something
Oh,
like
expedited. Nuclear.
Great. Nuclear.
that. I still fuck that one up sometimes. I know how to say it. It's just my brain is just like, no, it's nuclear. No,
It's nuclear.
I know
It
that.
has to do with the nucleus.
I'm aware. I'm aware of how it's said.
Another
yeah.
question about runes.
Go ahead. Okay.
Can I take one off if I want to put a different one on later? Or...
Yes. There are actually there are an item called a rune stone that you can basically just move a rune to like hold it.
Okay. I'm going to spend 300 gold pieces.
Dang.
What you gonna get?
I think I'm gonna get the conducting rune because it's the one I can afford right now.
Okay.
But it's pretty cool.
Yeah, rune stones are 3 gold.
Alright, so 303 gold is what I will spend.
All right. Then you have an empty rune stone at that point. Conducting, and you're putting that on what? Your
The arc post.
nice.
Ooh. Put a
Excellent.
rune on there just so you get tracer rounds.
Can I use my old graft to discount the next graft?
What was your old graft?
The whiptail? I want to
and
upgrade it.
Oh yeah. So you just pay the difference.
Okay.
Yeah. So she gets you all fixed up and tweaks it.
Perfect.
Irica Smoothtail.
275.
She's very excited.
She's a lovely lady. I should bring more people around.
Yeah, you introduce her to some gnomes. She freaks them out like a lot.
The way she's described, I'm just imagining like a rat version of the Skeksis.
Yeah. Yeah. Anybody else?
I might get with you later to figure out. I might go through the runes with you and.
That's fine. Yeah, if you guys want to send me messages, you can do that too.
Yeah.
But you're getting a lot of pressure from the people around you to go find out what's going on in the rest of the world.
Well, we do have that standing side quest waiting for us back at Chloronon for the human dudes that were asking us to proceed forward, basically continuing on past Chloronon, if I remember correctly.
Yes,
It was like to the
Thaddeus
northwest?
And Cassian Cartman.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, it's the northwest to where they lived, which was a town that they refer to as Idleshire. And everyone else from Ratgana tends to call it Idleshire. They insist that it's called Idleshire.
Sounds like my kind of people.
Probably some more gnome stuff.
It's like people from, from Norfolk. We call it Norfolk.
Nothing.
Norfolk.
Made my eye twitch.
Louisiana.
Florida.
Nolan.
Nolans.
No-
Yeah, there we
Nolans.
go. That's what I
Yeah.
was thinking of. Nolans. Yeah. So, do you guys at some point get together? It's been a while since you had each other all together in one spot. You set out toward Chloronon.
Along a by now probably established path.
Yeah, and it's a pretty easy road at this point. It's been done, some work done, some rocks moved out of the way. A couple trees taken down, just because they're like, it'd be really easy if we could just go straight right here, and they take down a couple trees, But
There's
yeah,
actually surveying going on down it that they were able to be like, you know what, with the gradient here, it's just easier going across this hill.
you make it back to Chloronon. Am I moving too fast for anybody?
Yeah.
I figured we just kind of get into it, let's get to the next thing. At this point, Zephyrington is now one of the leaders of Chloronon. They've won their bid for an Arcane Council position.
Oh
Did
yeah, how
they
did we...
switch over the currency so that it's the same as ours now?
They have gone to a more stable currency for sure.
Is the leaf coin sticking around, but as like a niche thing, or is it just like pretty much
Yeah, is
people
my
are like,
leaf
yeah, this is
card still
dumb.
valid?
So they keep the leaf cards with the encrypt leafs, and they do still continue to do this digital currency, but it is at least backed by,
Okay.
Like a physical thing.
yeah.
Because I still got 7.2 gizmos on this bad boy. I just want to
What
make sure.
happened to Kaduka's leaf debt?
I never paid it.
You do have some. You have some gnomes that come by at one point while you're in Chlornon, Kaduka, and start inquiring about your, paying back the leaf coin debt.
Leaf repo archipus.
I try to give them the card back and be like, oh.
Like, no, you have to pay back the money.
Wait. So then what was the point of the card?
It's like borrowing. That's okay. We'll give you an extension.
Trying to explain a credit card to an 8-year-old.
I mean, it's not like magic.
It's not like mom's checkbook. What?
Zephyrington, Buckleberry Fern, of course, greets you guys. Is glad to have you back. Says, wow, it's great to have everybody all back in the same, back in one place. Been seeing you all coming in and out. Sorry, I haven't been really available. It's been kind of busy. I understand you're all heading out toward Idleshire.
Yeah. I think we're gonna try and mark our way over there. See what's
All right.
up.
Yeah. I guess I don't need to tell you all this, but it's, I hope for the best. I hope they found some way to escape, but seeing as though like the mist essentially came from that direction, and we didn't get like a influx of people from there. Well, a lot of us have only assumed the worst. I wouldn't say that directly outright to the people who are going to be escorting you, but I guess what I'm saying is just maybe steel yourself for seeing something pretty bad.
Yeah, it might not be as pleasant of a discovery what we find there as it was here.
Yeah, it's my understanding. Thaddeus and his son are more or less looking for closure, if anything.
Well, hopefully we can find that there for them. Who knows? Maybe we'll discover something unexpected, for better. Unlike what we saw down there, like point gesturing down at the old burrow, the old warren.
Yes, of course. But anyway, I wish you all good luck.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get back to my duties. I got to be the one to take things seriously around here.
Oh yeah, how's it been going with the governing and all of that?
It's been all right. Our people are very adept at change.
Oh no, Kaduka shot him!
Oh no! He says, Everybody's been taking to it well. Dippity has been, to her credit, been pulling, you know, um, pulling her weight, helping me get adjusted to everything.
Good. Hopefully, things can get a bit more to a sensical standing instead of needing to call somebody out in the ring just to debate them on an issue or a law.
Well, it's gonna be a while before we weed out all of the theatrics, but yeah, we're trying. It's a work in progress.
I was just getting the idea in my head of like in the wrestling ring of like the Undertaker calling somebody out, but it's like litigation.
Your monetary policy is repugnant.
And I got you in here for 30 minutes of debate.
But Zeffrington excuses themselves and heads off to do their stuff. The flower snoffs are actually back in Ratkanaw at this point. They would have attempted to give Loot a fond farewell, Loot, if you didn't actively try to avoid them.
No, I don't think she would.
Lily is thriving in Ratkanaw. She's made a bunch of new friends. She comes around, quite often. But and before you left, I'm sorry, Jack Umbranale would have said his farewells to you, Trunks. Like, hey, boy, hey, make sure you take good notes. I want to hear all about everything you see out there.
Cool. Don't worry. Notes are saved right here.
Yeah, that's good. But also write them down. It's good to write stuff down.
Oh, okay.
You never know when you're gonna,
Do you write things down?
Oh yeah, I write lots of stuff down. Unfortunately, my handwriting's a little bad, and I've been prone to writing stuff down in a bit of a stupor. If you know what I
sense.
mean. And
yeah, I just never remember you having a book in your hand, so kind of.
Yeah, it's but you know what? You do better than I did. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I want to see you do better than me.
Okay, sounds good.
And I've been trying to get it together. I've been helping. I've been helping at the library. I clean up a bit.
Nice. I hope they feed you.
Oh yeah. I've gotten some free lunches out of it.
That's what I did.
Claire, before you'd left, wraps her arms around you, Bree, swings you around a bit, gives you a big kiss on the cheek, tells you to come back safe.
I would hug her back, and I would also give her a kiss on the cheek. And you could tell by the look on Bree's face that she wants to give her an actual kiss, but she's not going to.
There's like a moment hanging in the air where they're just staring at each other before she finally, if you could see her sweat, she'd be sweating. She says, "All right, well, okay, well, come back safe. Don't get yourself hurt.
I will get myself hurt, but I'll have them heal me.
That's good that you've got healers. That's great. Yeah. She looks at Thresh, says, "Please take care of her for me."
I will. I promise.
She sends you off with a bunch of baked goods. She's like stuffing your pockets and stuff with like various wrapped like muffins and breads and stuff, cakes.
Yeah.
Vincent, extends his hand out to you, Rispret, and says, "Well, until next time."
Don't go wandering off without me, at least. Be back soon.
Yes, of course. I look forward to hearing about your travels. I have to say I am very curious about the state of the world. Maybe I have to say it would. It wouldn't have been a given that we would have been seeing travelers from around the world show back up if you eliminated the mist everywhere. But it is strange we haven't seen anybody.
It is odd, but hopefully, with our discoveries might come some good ones, and not just more of an archaeological nature.
Yes. It was very fortunate that the gnomes of Chlorinon and we were able to find seek refuge in places where the mist could not reach. But I can't imagine many civilizations had the same ability.
We did get kind of lucky. Well, I'd ask if you wanted to come with us, of course, but it's still dangerous out there for, at least in the wilds, for anybody that doesn't have one of these.
Yes, of course. I'd be right out there with you. But yes, your Rasaru, very, very useful. Fidget Fizz Bright Fur catches up with Kaduka. Kaduka, I got you something. I got you look, it's like a pack of fireworks. I arranged them from like color, from like the reds to like the violets this way, and like from size, like bigger to smaller, like from this way to that way. So it'd be easy for you to like decide which ones to light off in which order.
Thanks.
I knew you like fireworks, so I just thought it'd be okay. Well, be safe. Always practice. Safe fireworking. Just make sure the wicks are long enough. Don't aim them at anybody.
It's like the snot getting
there.
longer.
Just like
It's so good.
I walk up and I'm like, he won't aim them at anyone here. Just maybe some bad guys in the forest if we feel like it.
Yeah, they probably could do some damage, especially around like like dry trees. Like, yeah, keep them out of the tree line. And she like stands there like she's like waiting. She like puts her arms behind her back and kind of like does a thing with her shoulders.
Rocks back and forth.
I'm looking at the bag. That's not how I would organize them.
Her heart sinks.
Well, no, I didn't say that out loud.
Oh, oh, okay.
After she leaves, that's
oh.
probably what I would say to Bree.
She's like, all right, bye, Gaduka.
First.
Bree, did you want to talk to the priest?
I think I did say I wanted to talk to the priest, but I don't remember why.
It was about a certain ritual.
She's getting cravings.
Ritual.
Cannibalized.
The ability to do something adventurers usually want to be able to do in the most dire of circumstances.
Retire?
Nope. Something that's generally in the realm of priests and clerics.
Oh, revive?
That is what you wanted to talk to him about.
Yeah. I'm gonna talk to him, like, if that's possible. How's, like, if he's heard anything about that. Yeah.
Yeah, flashing back a little bit. He sees you walk into the temple and he says, "Oh, yes, Bree. How are you doing?"
I'm doing okay now that we're back and we can see that everyone's safe, but we had a little bit of a conversation fight with someone who told us that all of Rackanaw was dead.
Oh, that's
And
ghastly.
it for about a day we thought it might be true. And it got me thinking a lot about reviving people. Is it possible to bring someone back from the dead?
Oh, from the dead. That's so short answer is yes. It has been done. Unfortunately, I do not have the necessary ritual. But it does exist, and it is generally copies of the ritual are held by Ceruvian prophets. Unfortunately, I didn't really reach the level in the church necessary to be gifted something such as that.
What cities had Ceruvian prophets?
Oh well, in fact, I've been meaning to mention this, but there at least at one point a Ceruvian prophet was retired in Idleshire.
Okay. We do plan on going to Idleshire. Okay.
Yeah, her name was Elowyn Windrider.
Can you post that so I can get the spelling?
Yes. So I, if, of course, if the worst has come to pass, as a lot of us expect in Idleshire, there's a possibility that maybe you could find it amongst her effects.
Okay.
If she still happened to be retired there. I hadn't heard from her in a little while before we evacuated, but then of course that was also then again 20 years ago.
How much do I know about Loot's ability to speak with people? Do I know that if they had like a name and a description, they might be able to reach them, or maybe a picture, or like how much do I know about that? I'm gonna go talk to Loot. Hey, Loot.
There you go.
Hmm.
If I wanted to know if someone was still alive and I had a name, and possibly I might be able to get you a description or a picture, could you send a message to them? Or do you have to have met the person?
Oh, that's a great question. DM?
The sending spell says one creature you know well. So unfortunately, you don't think it would work, even if you knew, even if you had a picture.
Yeah, I have to be familiar with them.
Okay, well, it was worth a shot. I think we might be able to. Okay, well, thank you.
Oh,
But we know a Ceruvian prophet.
We do?
Yeah,
Oh
they
wait,
travel with us.
the rat.
The rat.
Yes, of course, my children.
Wait,
Is
wasn't
Go ahead.
was it the little guy, the little rat? Was that considered like a
Which one
Ceruvian
there?
prophet? Or but no, I'm
Saeed.
thinking of something else. Saeed, yeah. No, I'm thinking of something else, huh? Because he had a Saru, but we didn't know it.
I
Well,
mean,
Trunks thinks Saeed's a prophet, so.
I'll do. I'll
Oh.
try whatever. As a Ceruvian prophet, I'll. My expertise is yours.
You ever brought anybody back from the dead?
Oh, sure, lots of times.
You lying?
Yeah. Sorry, no, I never brought anybody back from the dead.
Have
I
you
did catch a
tried?
bug once, and I thought it was dead, and then it like crawled away. So maybe that was like kind of a thing.
Well,
I
we'll
saw a
work on
possum
this.
once.
That's just the whole story.
They play dead. I'm grabbing at straws here.
I love it.
But the priest says, but yes, good luck with that. If you do get a copy, let me know. I wouldn't mind having a copy myself. It would be, just so you know, generally, in order to utilize Ceruvian rituals, such as the Raise Dead ritual, it takes a quite a degree of knowledge of Ceruvian magical
Like rites and
craft, and
ritual.
yeah. So I guess the more learned you are in the Ceruvian religion, the more successful it would be. Also, generally, these rituals, the more people involved, the more successful they'd be. If the people themselves are also learned in Ceruvian religious ways and rituals. Just so you know, Bree.
Okay, I would probably spend some time in the church. I think I already had kind of spent some time in the church going through whatever church books that he has, reading through, because I was like helping him like organize or whatever before. So just to kind of like get some info background on the religion, because he said the more religion I know and the more people, the better.
Yeah, so you would take that as to being the more the higher your religion skill would probably, and the more people with a higher religion skill, the more successful such a ritual might be.
Okay,
Should you find one?
my religion's not bad. My religion's actually fairly high.
Are you trained?
I am.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Um, Dr. Kitch Thicka and Nurse Kibby Glee also had seen Thresh off. Um, um,
Doing
uh,
things.
Kibby brings you a fresh fresh pack of like herbs and kind of just the basic medicinal things that you would use in your healer's kit.
Hmm.
I just thought this would be I thought this would help. It was good having you around. Everybody really, there was a lot of people who benefited from you being around. It
Yeah,
was
I'm just
nice.
glad I can help. And yeah, these will be really useful. Thank you.
You are quite a prodigy, Thresh. I am proud to have you as a student.
Thank you, Dr. Thicko.
Please don't get yourself hurt. You need to stay in top physical condition so you can keep everyone else, in good health.
Yeah, you can count on me.
All right. The world depends on you. By the world, I mean at least Ratkanon, Chloronon.
Yeah.
The Tessa Ember Whisker and Milo Quickpaw also see you guys off. Tessa, of course, she shows up. Oh my god, this is like so exciting. I can't believe you guys are going out on like another expedition. This is so cool. You guys are going to come back and like you're going to tell us all about like the rest of the world and how like you saved it and stuff and you like fought all the Saru monsters. Like pa pa pa, and then we'll write a play about it. Milo's like, oh. Let's see. Yeah, Katie and Baxter and Cork, Amber, Paul. I'll see you guys off. Give you guys big hugs. I tell you all to take care of yourselves. And tell those of you not inside the family and be like, keep my keep my kids safe. All right, and all you you just look out for yourselves. All right. The members of Spearhead all see you off. Art Bristlebane nodding. In approval, happy to see you off. Definitely having been a little bit one of the ones kind of like pushing you out the door, really wanting to find out the fate of the rest of the world. Sylvia, of course, also there. But yeah, everybody sees you off. And now that we flash back to what I missed before, you've gone all the way to Chloronon. You've talked to Zeffrington, and as you're heading out, did you take Spud with you this time?
Yeah, we definitely would have taken Spud.
Mm-hmm.
Spud's there. Yeah, you have Cassian and Thaddeus with you. They look like they're a mixture of nervous and just relieved that this is all finally happening. I want to thank you all again for taking us. We want to, we're looking forward to finding out what happened. Taking care of whatever business we need to.
Just be prepared.
Yeah,
It's rough out there.
No. Yeah, we know. Pops and I, we're not. We understand, the situation. Um, but yeah, it's just it'll be good. It'll be good closure. But yeah. Um, all right, let's I guess let's head out.
Yeah.
Alright.
We head west.
Yeah,
All right.
northwest.
I
West.
West. You go down the Chlornon elevator for you don't know how long it's going to be until the next time as you head out west and through the Lurkwood, traveling along. Thaddeus and Cassian expertly guide you as if they had made this trip a bunch of times through the various hills in the forest and the trees and the thicket, finding paths that would have been easily missed, since they are overgrown now. As you all bushwhack your way through this forest.
I pull out a little notebook. I title it Notes for Tessa and the Cat's Away for our journey to the west.
Saeed catches a look at the title and says, "Wow, that's a long title."
Title? Oh, I was just highlighting my notes.
Oh, I thought you were gonna write a book or something. Thought you were brainstorming.
Oh, should I write a book?
Yeah, everyone should write a book. I mean, if you've got opposable thumbs, it'd be hard for me.
I thought you had opposable thumbs.
No, I don't know. Do I?
Wait, rats kind of have little thumbs, actual ones.
I can
Oh
grab
no, they
stuff.
got the little the 4 fingers or whatever.
I can grab a pen and 2 hands like this.
We'll work on your penmanship.
Hey, there's an idea. Pens for rats.
Pens for rats.
Yeah, new business idea.
Pens for rats.
Thousands of gizmos worth of money in that one.
Somebody in
I'll make
Cologne
sure to
probably
work on
make
its ergonomic features for your opposable hands.
Wow, that's a big word. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I know a lot of big words.
As you several days into travel, you get to the edge. Well, you get to where the forest starts clearing out, and at one point you're standing on kind of the edge of a hill, looking down an embankment that rolls out as the trees are starting to get more sparse and sparse. Looking out, you can see rolling plains for a longer distance as far as land goes than you've probably ever seen in your lives. You see overgrown grasses and it's as far as you can see, rolling hills and all that.
It's like an ocean of land.
a land ocean.
Is it green or is it like gold?
It's there's a lot of green, but the plant life does, it does vary. You see a lot of flowers too. But whole fields, and then you'll see fields of every once in a while, yeah, you'll see a whole field of a more golden It's almost like crops that have been left to just overgrow for 20 years.
They've just been propagating for 20 years.
You see corns and wheats and you see various as you travel these plains, you see various fruit trees, and you even come across, at one point you crest a hill and you see a house off in the distance.
Huh?
Big
Is it like a-
barn-like house.
What state is it in? Can we tell from here?
From here, from like the first time you see it, it's kind of hard to tell, but you don't see anybody moving about, but it's not destroyed. But there is everything around it is super overgrown. It doesn't look like it's in a condition where anybody's been taking care of it or the property.
Should we maybe stop to check that out? Maybe
Yes, absolutely.
see if
Yeah.
anybody's there.
You'll notice that Trunks is actually already 3 steps ahead of you, walking that way when you ask that question.
Bree rushes ahead because, like, as the tanky character, she should be the first one in.
Oh, hey, Bree.
Hey, maybe I go first?
Oh, if you want to. I just figured I'd talk to whoever's hold up here. Get their knowledge on the know.
We just don't know if they're friendly yet.
Everyone's a friend until otherwise. It's like innocent until proven guilty,
Everyone's a friend until they stab
not
you.
friend.
Bree is literally like taking her hand and like shoving him behind her, like.
I'll be right here.
Like she's behaving like the mom whose like little kid is hiding behind, but she's the one who's making him hide behind.
When you look over your right shoulder, I go to the left side.
So, as you approach this farmhouse, it's obvious that it has been abandoned. As you walk up, it's eerily quiet. You see some wildlife off in the distance. You see like a pack of deer are kind of like watching you. There's some birds like up on the roof. Suddenly there is a movement in the grass. Anyone that wants to give me a perception check? Oh, dang.
Is that
here,
good? I
perceive.
don't know if that's.
Bree and Thresh for sure, and Risprit also catch a gray fox dashes out of the grass and around the other side of the this is kind of the opposite side of the building. It was it was kind of like it was one of those things that happened so fast. There's a chance that maybe it could have spooked somebody, but as you look, you catch some of you catch just the back half of the fox, but yeah, you see this little gray fox like dash around the other side.
Do we know if like gray foxes are native to this area? Like, is it weird that we saw a gray fox here?
Go ahead and make a nature check.
I don't know.
Like, it's a fox. Um, and as you, yeah. So what do you do? You come up on this abandoned farmhouse. What's your next move?
I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna look and see if there's any papers or gold or anything that we might want.
Okay, yeah. You go to the door, and it looks like the door has been broken.
Hmm.
Does it look it was like broken by like wind or a tree falling on it, or does it look like someone bashed it in?
It looks like it was hit and broken open. Half the door, kind of at like a slant, is like cracked and kind of like folded in on itself. But the one thing that you do notice is that it appears that it was busted open from the inside.
Oh. Don't dead open inside.
So, is it possible in Bree's mind that it was someone who had a saru? Because before the fog, people would wear saru pieces. So, do I think that possibly the person who lived in this house had a saru, and then when the fog came in, went crazy and busted their own door open to get out?
It's definitely a possibility. You want to do like an investigation?
Yeah. Who's good at investigation?
Uh,
I'm not too bad.
All right, I would like pull him up and I'd be like, hey, and I would like share my theory and be like, what do you think? And I'm helping him with his investigation check.
All right, both of you go ahead and roll.
Is that just perception?
So,
Oh yeah, just perception. Sorry.
okay, so if it's actual perception, I think Thresh is gonna be better. Is it Thresh? Whisper?
I have a 12.
Thresh probably would be better. I think.
Is anyone higher than a 12?
18?
Oh, yeah.
Is that my perception? 18?
Probably.
Sounds right.
I think
Let me
I think
Oh,
it's
you got like a.
fighters and
13.
rogues get very high.
Yeah, you're
Perception.
17.
That makes sense.
All right, so I rolled a 23 to help Thresh with his 27 perception.
All right, which gives you a 28. You start doing some investigating. It does appear something like that hit this door was had like it was something hard. It looked like as you start to look, it looks like something like shoulder checked the door that had like spikes and stuff on it. It's something truly monstrous like broke this door down. There is like scrapings in the house that indicate that something a bit of a bull in a china shop kind of situation was going on in here.
Do I hear anything, or like, do I think that whatever did this is still here?
As you, with that 28 perception, as you listen about, give me one sec. You don't hear anything.
I'm gonna be like, I think something big and dangerous is in here. I don't hear that it's still around, but we should still be careful.
Okay. Bree is not careful. Side note. She goes in and she searches.
I had the same amount of question as Bree does.
You enter the house. You start searching around. It looks like this place. You expect like an abandoned place like this would have been looted at some point, but it's very eerily, completely untouched. It looks like somebody just got up and left. Whoever
like a
was
plate
here,
of food at the table.
yeah, absolutely, a plate of food at the table. There's like, like a room that's like a little bit messy. It's got just like very dusty clothes, just lying in a pile in one space. A wash bin that you imagine like eventually like the water in it evaporated or leaked out, but has like soap in it. Looks like it was like in the middle of being used at some point. It just as if everybody just left.
Ugh.
How's it smell?
At the moment, it smells very much just like the outside. It's everything has been being aired out for 20 years. You find some broken windows that it looks like as you start doing some investigation, it looks like a window in the kitchen was broken outwards. You find shards of glass outside that have been like at least partially or fully buried in the dirt over time and in grass outside the window. Somebody threw a chair through a window in the kitchen.
Is there a bunch of the glass is like from these that are busted, I just kind of buried. Does any of it look like it has like old like dried up blood on it maybe or anything like that? Anything that hasn't been taken away by the elements?
Yeah, as you start to look, anything outside looks like any kind of evidence of that would be gone, but you do find some dried up blood kind of in between some of the wood slats near the kitchen. It looks like the kitchen, like the door that goes to the kitchen was also partially broken. You find blood around that door on the inside, kitchen side, especially on the slats on the floor. Starting to piece together that like something was in the house and somebody else was trying to escape by any means necessary.
Oh, that's kind of sad.
What if I try to leave? Can I leave?
Yeah. You want to walk out the door?
Yeah, just walk out the front door.
You go to walk out the front door, and you walk. Give me a perception check.
All right.
Yeah. What's going through your head as you're like walking out this way?
I was like, well, look like someone tried to leave.
Yeah,
I want to see if I can leave.
Gotcha. your heart beats a little faster as you think like, oh man, maybe this house is haunted, maybe there's some kind of like can't leave the house. As you walk toward the front door, and as you pass through the threshold, you sigh a sigh of relief, and then jump as a voice speaks to you and says, "You're not here to loot this place, are you?"
Uh,
And you instinctually turn quickly, of course, and see a woman standing there. Looks like that.
and she's the one that was talking to me.
Yep. She's kind of like leaned up against the house.
I
She's
don't
a-
have an image that came up. Is it just me?
I have one.
How about now?
Oh.
I'm gonna reload my page.
Okay. Let me know when you're back in. But she is a gray fox, anthropomorphic fox lady, wearing like a duster and a wide brimmed hat, kind of squinting at you, with a loaded crossbow, kind of like over her shoulder.
Oh no, furries.
Oh,
And two tails.
tails.
Huh.
Two.
Tails.
Why does she need
She's
that
got
many?
two tails. Anybody that wants to can make a society check.
Society.
In response
Society.
to her saying it, if we're gonna loot the place, I'm gonna be like, well, I'm not loot.
She says, "No, honey. I said you're not gonna loot the place. Like you're not gonna take stuff. I mean, the owners are unaccounted for."
Oh. No, I didn't plan to take anything.
Most of you are aware. Bree and Loot, you've never heard of these people. Trunks, you have. She is a kitsune.
Oh.
It's like a fox person. Risprit, you know quite a bit about them. How would you have learned about the kitsune back in Rakana?
Being an outcast, Rishbert would have jumped at the opportunity to read any books on like other species that were different than the typical rat folk.
Yeah.
Probably like would have found like scrounged up some books of like a bestiary kind of thing, but for like just different species of other like sentients and stuff.
Yeah, and you've read about them. You know that they have a kind of a lot of them dabble in magic. From what you've read, they're very magical people, and they can turn into foxes, and back and forth, which sounds, very mystical and strange. You don't know anybody that can turn into animals. And that they sometimes have more than one tail.
Oh, did that gray fox that we saw earlier have only one tail?
It did, but it was the same color.
Hmm.
And as she, everybody might pick up on the fact that Trunks is outside talking to somebody. But she says, "Saw you and your friends show up. Where'd y'all come from?"
Aha. Well, we came from the east.
From the Lurkwood.
Yeah.
Do recall hearing that there was some of you rat folk out that way.
Yeah. We were at a gnome city called Cloranon. Don't know if you've been there.
Yeah, I have.
Oh. Well,
How are they doing?
they are fantastic. Well, I guess they also lost like 2 of their 3 leaders, so that was unfortunate. But now they have 2 new leaders. Well, I know of at least 1 leader. I don't remember the other one.
I think
Well,
by now
that's-
probably the group would have come over and been like, "Who the fuck is he talking to?"
Yeah, as you start to walk out, she kind of eyes you all and says, well, now that you're all out here, I'll introduce myself. My name is Celine.
Oh, Survivor.
I've been just kind of patrolling these parts, trying to make sure nothing untoward sneaks up on our sleepy little town.
What was the town we were going for again?
Idleshire, or as Cassian and Thaddeus called it, Idleshire.
Rister to just be like, "Wait, are you from Idleshire?"
So to speak, we call it Idleshire, but sure.
Sorry, we're not from around here.
No, it's a common mistake. And, you know, a little bit of an annoying one, if I do say so myself, but I'll let it slide, as seeing as though I'm actually pretty happy to see other survivors out here.
We are too. We didn't honestly expect to see anybody on this little expedition. It hasn't been the best that we've discovered so far in some places. But
Yeah, travel's been a little sparse. Haven't really seen much, anyone from outside the town.
well, hopefully we can be a good first impression of visitors.
Cassie and Thaddeus make themselves known, and the 3 of them look at each other. She says, Cassian, Thaddeus, is that you? And they're like, Celine? Celine, what, what, where'd, they like are like shocked to see each other, and they run up. Celine and Cassian kind of like shake hands. This is amazing. I can't believe we ran into anybody. She says, what happened to you? What what do you mean? She's like, you got old. You don't look any different than the way I remember you. She says, yeah, no, I don't really understand what's going on.
Well, I mean, it's been
Hasn't it been 20 years?
20 years.
It's been that long, huh? We all have been kind of wondering how long it's been.
Did something happen to the people there?
Out of a bit of caution, I don't really know how much I should say.
Oh.
This isn't exactly my it's not exactly my thing. The
It's
supernatural and all this. I'm just
You can tell us everything you know. And we'll tell you everything I know.
How about we get you back to town, and then we'll
We'll talk on the way.
Sure. Come on, it's this way. You got everybody?
So have you always had 2 tails?
Nah, I never met a kitsune before.
No, and I only have 1 tail.
It's a strange tale, if I do say so myself.
Well, it's not my original tale.
I can see that. You got like a replacement.
Yeah, but seeing yours, maybe I should have kept my tale and just had this one added on.
Oh shoot! Stick another one on your butt. You
Is it
already
true you
stuck.
can turn into a fox?
Yeah, check it out. She like all of her like gear and everything like melds into her. She turns into a fox.
Whoa.
Like
Whoa.
runs, kind of like does a lap, turns back in. So
Can
ta-da!
you teach me how to do that?
No,
I'm a really fast learner.
I bet you are, little my little rat friend. Yeah, she starts escorting you as well. You've got quite the little caravan going on. The six of you with your Rosaru, your donkey Spud. You got two humans, and now a kitsune named Celine.
It's a little interesting caravan we got going on here.
So you said it's been 20 years, huh?
Yeah, most of the people in this group weren't even born when the fog came.
I was a
see.
baby.
Huh. Yeah, that fog, as you call it, did something weird to us all. You've got all of you. You've got them Rosaru.
You know of the Rosaru?
Yeah, I know the Rosaru. How'd you all get them? I thought they were pretty rare.
A tree gave them to us.
Was it the tree, or did they choose us and the tree was the vehicle?
What?
I think it was the tree.
Ain't never
Bree's
seen
just,
no
like,
tree vehicle.
Stone-faced, like looking at it, like she's telling the truth. Like,
All right then. Got a tree vehicle. Gave you some Rosaru.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've only ever seen one of them.
is that on Elowin?
You know Elowin.
Well, our priest from our city told me about her. He said that she retired to Idleshire.
Ah, I see. Y'all are Ceruvians then?
No, I'm.
I know the Ceruvian religion, and I am knowledgeable in it, but I'm not really sure what I am, to be honest.
Yeah, because I thought it was only like the head honchos, the Ceruvians, are able to get them fancy Cerus.
Can I step in real quick?
Yeah.
Bree, you have the that hand symbol that we saw on the lockout on your shield, right?
Yeah, I have it like it's my, it's like my Nike symbol.
Yeah. Does this individual react to that symbol at all?
Doesn't seem to.
No. Okay. I was just curious. That's all I wanted.
Yeah, and as you travel, she says, yeah, y'all made it pretty far. It's a good thing you haven't run into Stonehides yet. They've been being kind of weird lately.
Stonehides.
Yeah. Them like hyena folk.
Hyena folk?
Yeah, they usually stay a little bit more out east, but been seeing them on the horizon. Haven't made contact yet.
Is that
Are
why you were out
they're
at
usually
that
to the
abandoned-
east of here?
Northeast. Yeah, not in the Lurkwood, like over in the plains. More toward the more toward the ocean over that way.
Oh.
Well, hopefully, I mean, we've been seeing them, but I don't know what they're looking for, you know?
Was that why you were out at that abandoned farmhouse?
Yeah, a little bit. Just kind of keeping patrol. Yeah, also looking for survivors. There's a lot of people, you know, there's these little satellite communities, little hamlets around Ittleshire, little farms, farmsteads, and most of the people that were living out this way didn't make it back. You know, we've been looking, you know, just kind of keeping an ear out.
Interesting.
How big is Ittleshire?
Oh, probably take you take a little bit to walk across. I don't know, couple, maybe a couple thousand folks.
Okay.
This is good news.
Hey, it's a big it's a you know we're like you know this far east. We're like the main trading hub. Um, you know, from everything out west. You know, like you go out west. You know, next big civilization you run into is the capital, Grainhaven.
Oh. Have,
We're kind of like you know we're like the biggest town outside of Grainhaven. You know, this side east of the Floose.
Have you been to Grainhaven since the fog?
No. Been a few people have gone out that way. You cross the other side of the Floose River. There's that fog.
Is it still there?
Yeah, it's still there. Looking at just looking at us from across the river. Anybody's trying to go over that way hasn't come back.
So the fog is still out there somewhere. It didn't all disappear.
It might have just been in an area around our tree.
I figured it was more like a. You ever have a bowl of water and you put pepper in it, and then you use soap to push all the pepper away?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't say that I have,
Why
but
would
I
you
get
put
the
soap in your-
concept.
Why would
But
you
I
put soap in
wonder
your
if
pepper
there's-
water?
I wonder if there's more trees in the world that we just need to activate the way we did our tree and it would clear more fog. Do you guys have any big old trees?
I mean, define big, I suppose.
How big is our tree? Like,
I mean, ain't no trees out this way bigger than the ones you've seen in the Lurkwood or in the Lurkwood.
I think in our Zodiac, didn't you say there's more of y'all? These trees out there?
Yes, yes. Actually, you are correct. There are many Genesis trees across the world. She goes, "Oh yeah, see yours talks too. That's nifty."
You were listening?
Oh yeah, I mean, I could hear him. It was like in my head. It was like weird, but you
Oh.
know, I've heard telepathy before. It's no biggie.
Oh, okay. Well, if you hear it again, don't be concerned.
But yes, if the awakening of the Genesis tree pushed back the mist, it's a possibility we would be able to wake up other Genesis trees, as has been purported.
do you know where other Genesis trees are?
In a
we-
general sense.
Would Elowin have any more idea of where Genesis trees are, I wonder? The Ceruvian prophet?
Are you saying that out loud?
Yeah, I'm asking.
Yeah, I suppose that Elwyn, she's pretty bright. She knows a lot about the world. She's been around a long time. I imagine she might know where some of your fancy trees are.
Fancy tree.
Okay. Well, good. We very much would like to talk to Elowin.
Sure. sure you'll get your chance if she's still up and kicking by the time we get there. She's quite the old bat.
There's bad people too?
It's like, whoa, that would suck. Bad people, man, that scare the crap out of me. You got a talking rat too? That's crazy. Although, well, never mind.
Yeah, don't think about it too much.
That's a cute little gem he's got on his head.
Yeah, that used to be a Rossru as well.
Oh, yeah? I can't imagine how you fit one on there, you know? It's kind of lacking in surface area.
Yeah, these things are crazy.
You're telling me I've seen some weird shit. Well, you know how Saru are in general, you know, there's like all kinds of crazy stuff you can do with them.
Yeah. Speaking of weird stuff, while you've been patrolling, have you ever come across maybe any kind of notable individuals, maybe of an ominous nature, like harbingers of sorts?
Ominous. No. No, I mean, I remember, you know, when, well, you know, I guess 20 years ago, as crazy as that is, I do recall vaguely, thought I saw some man just like floating up in the air. I don't know if it was a man or not. They had some armor on. It's just like floating up there. It was weird.
Was he just like watching the city or something?
It was like the mass panic and chaos. And forgive me, it was all a little bit fuzzy too.
Okay.
Oh, hey, check that out. And as you like look off into the distance, it's like, oh, one of them Saru shrines been lit up. You see a kind of stone dais that is on top of a hill that has been, you know, that somebody put together, and a small pinpoint of like electrical yellowish light is crackling in the air as it extends and gets bigger and bigger, and once it reaches a certain diameter, a Saru floats out of it and then kind of sets itself down on the dais, and the this portal closes itself and disappears.
Whoa. Does it usually do that? Like,
Yeah.
where are
what was
those?
that?
Yeah, that's one of them, you know, Saru shrines. That's where the Saru come from.
What? What?
We have so much to talk to Element about.
Yeah, they just like pop out of there every once in a while. You want to go
Like
see what?
information overloads for the last like 20 minutes of us meeting this person.
Want to go see what that was?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, is
Yeah.
it dangerous?
No. In fact, if you get too close, you know, people have tried. You get too close, all the portals open and it just closes.
Huh.
Yeah, people try to, you know, it's been a thing in the past. You know, people have tried as hard as they could to bum rush them portals. They just can't get there in time.
Interesting. Yeah, let's go check it out.
Yeah, and as you approach, you notice that there are. Let me check my notes. Loot. Loot.
Oh.
There are, we'll say, there's just 4 Saru just kind of sitting on this platform as you approach.
Do they look like types we've seen before?
No, Saru are extremely strange. They're like, a lot of them are very insectoid looking. They've got little bits and bobbins and like little greebles all over them. A lot of them look like, even like skeletal in nature. They like fold and shift and bend and fold in on themselves and do all kinds of like weird stuff. Separate into multiple parts. They float. Some of them crawl. Some of them slither. They're strange, but as you are inspecting these bizarre, biomechanical symbiotic creatures that are just sitting there, Celine looks at him and says, hell if I know what they do.
So there isn't an issue if we were to take those, is there?
I don't know. As far as I know, they're up for grabs. There's like, obviously nobody's been by here in a while. I didn't think to check the shrine. I didn't need anything. So, but yeah, there's 4 of them sitting here. Looks like they're kind of been building up,
And neither of them look like the ones that we ran across when we fought with Lex, the Vera or the Gimmerd.
No, they look different. There's one that looks like a snake with a big flat, like iron, like disc on its face. There's one that almost looks like a walking like cannon. It's one that looks like a really flat foot. There's one that looks like a flower. With like it's almost like an approximation of like a beating heart mass in the middle of it.
Yeah,
We can always try to identify.
I would inspect these using my Saru lore.
Yeah, go for it. Huh. Yeah.
Ooh. Damn.
The 4 Saru you have here give the following abilities. Magnetic acceleration.
Is that the cannon?
Percussive impact. Yeah, that's the cannon. The magnetic acceleration was the one with the big flat disc on its face. Lotus walk. And martyr's intervention.
Whoa. Is that the get down, Mr. President?
I mean, that one would probably be for Bree.
It's just like martyr's intervention. I'm trying to think of what that is, except like sacrifice or like taking damage for somebody else.
Maybe it is, but I suppose we'll have to find out next time. It is the hour.
It is.
Yeah, and I don't want to take up any more unspoken for time. But thanks, guys. Glad we got the downtime stuff out of the way. Hopefully that felt somewhat fulfilling. I clumsily stumbled through trying to get everybody some FaceTime a little bit with their various NPCs. And we are moving on to the next. We moved into the next arc. You've met a survivor out in the wilds, a kitsune of all people. You've learned of a tribe of hyena people known as the Stonehides. You've stumbled upon a shrine that just spits out Saru occasionally. You've gotten your hands on 4 more Saru. You've learned some, if you've looked partially into the mystery of people disappearing that 20 years ago. So, we got through some stuff.
We're surprised to actually see any survivors, let alone that person to be like, yeah, there's a whole town, like thousands of us or whatever. And it's like, what the fuck? What?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely a shock. Cassian and Thaddeus are also extremely now just extremely anxious to get to Idleshire.
It's Idleshire. All right.
Funny thing about that is that I that whole thing is I stole that from somewhere else. Loot might know. Possibly. But yeah, thanks everybody. Thanks for coming. Hope you had fun. We'll dive into more of these mysteries unfolding about the world next time.
Yeah.
Woo!
Bye, stream.
Bye, stream.
Bye.
Float away, stream.